Was goody, was goody, was goody. It's Keenan. I'm back with my tea of the day. Thank you for watching. Yes, this is season 6, episode 2. So, CS y cuatro. You already know how we do it on my motherfucking channel. We get into some things, and it's been on my heart for a little minute now. So, I want to kind of get into some things, like some things. Um, this year, 2024. You see those pictures in the fucking background? Period. Um, so this year has taught me so much. 2024 has been so emotional, but it's been a whirlwind of knowledge, of peace, of grace, of just complete appreciation for life, for love, for friends, for family, and just for being my motherfucking badass motherfucking self. Let's clap for our motherfucking self in 2024. Let's clap for ourselves in 2024 because what? We made it. We've done it. We lived it. With the births of 2024 and unfortunately the deaths of 2024. We lost people. We lost soldiers. We lost great, amazing, beautiful people in 2024. And unfortunately, they went on to be with the Lord, to be with the greater power, to be with the amazing person, whoever you believe in, whatever religion you are. They went on to be at peace because this world is ghetto as fuck. This world is crazy, and the people in it is not the best people. And we have to hold people accountable. We have to. It's accountability for me. It's always been accountability. Um, accountability is so important for every aspect of motherfucking life. Because if you're not holding yourself accountable, or the people around you accountable, or the people that you are dealing with accountable, they're gonna walk all over you. Walk the fucking walk. They're gonna walk you like a fucking track mail. And I'm not gonna let you be walked like a track mail. I'm not gonna let you be walked like a fucking dog. I'm not gonna let you just be walked like you're a fucking puppet. Like they're not gonna fucking put their hands in you and make you fucking talk and do fucking tricks. No. Accountability is accountability. And that's just the same way that we have to hold other people accountable, we have to hold ourselves accountable. Because if we're not holding ourselves accountable, what the fuck are we doing? Like, really? Like, if we really think about it, what are we doing? If we're not holding ourselves accountable for how we feel, how we show up, and what the fuck we expect, and what the fuck we need in this life, in this season, in this whatever we are talking about, whatever chapter this is for you, you have to hold people accountable. You have to hold yourself accountable. Because if you're not holding yourself accountable, you're just like them. And you're okay with being just like the fuck them. And that's not okay. I'm not gonna condone that. I'm sorry. I expect higher of you. Maybe that's my fault. But everyone in my circle, everyone who's on this live, everyone who's going to listen to this live, everyone who's going to see this channel and know what this channel, Kimi's Tea of the Day, is bringing, I hold you to a high regard because I know who you are, what you can do, what you've done, or what you will continue to do. So ultimately, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to. So by holding yourself accountable, you are teaching people how to treat you. Simple. Whoever walks in your life, whoever you have to deal with, whoever you have to work with, whoever comes in your circle, out of your circle, around your circle, in the circumference of your fucking circle, you have to teach them how to treat you. If you do not teach them how to treat you, they will treat you how the fuck they want to treat you. And then when you get mad, whose fault is it? Your fault. Because why? You did not teach them how to treat you. You did not teach them what you like, what you don't like. You did not teach them what you expect and what you don't accept. You do not teach them what you accept. For me, I accept respect. I don't even expect it anymore. I accept respect. I accept you being a good human being. I accept you knowing what the fuck you want when you enter my fucking life. And if you don't, be on the verge of learning to know what the fuck you want in life. Look at those fucking pictures on my motherfucking wall. Look at that shit. Accountability. It is so fucking important. Baby. Holding yourself accountable means knowing what you want in any aspect of your life, right? Chapter 2024, and we're going into 2025. What are you holding yourself accountable for this year? For me, 2025 is going to be my fucking year. Baby, I'm going to be everywhere. I'm going to be out and about. I'm going to be living my motherfucking life. I'm not holding on to no nigga, no bitch, no trick, no job, no apartment, no nothing. I'm not holding on to nothing because why? Why would I? What's the point? Period. So true respect. Period. Is given 2025 needs to be the year for everyone to open their eyes. If you have not opened your eyes for the last decade, the last century, the last anything, open them now. 2025 is going to get real. One, we have this Cheeto person coming back into office, which is a great thing if we look at it because we don't have to deal with him anymore. This is his second term. So after this, he cannot be president any longer. Hopefully, he's not president for the whole 4 years. But if we look at it in that aspect and a positive aspect, I guess, he won't be president after this. After this, he's done. He's clipped. He is canceled. He's fucking done. Let him do what the fuck he wants to do. Let him go about his merry way. After the 4 years, hopefully he gathered enough fucking charges to be arrested, to live under the fucking jail after that. I hope that is my hope. That's wishful thinking, but that is my fucking hope for that to happen. If that doesn't happen, this is his last term. My accountability looks like for me never letting a job stress you out to the fact where you're constantly drinking every day. My accountability looks like not taking what happened at work or the clients and their needs so personal, where you might have disregarded the actual need of the client, if that makes sense. So I work in human services. I work at a men's shelter in the Bronx. It's ghetto fuck there. However, I've learned so much this year. I learned the good and the bad. I've learned what to do, what not to do, what I would tolerate in my new job, what I will not tolerate in my new job. When I need to run, when I need to halt, when I need to listen, or when I need to fucking respond. If you know what I mean. Because sometimes responding is beneficial. Sometimes responding, you only put yourself in fucking shit. You only put yourself in fucking danger in a way. So for me, I've grown so much within the years where I cannot be fucking quiet as much as I want to be. It's either my face is gonna fucking say something or my mouth is gonna motherfucking talk. And if my mouth talks, I'm sorry, run for cover, hide, duck, seek help, because I'm coming for fucking blood. Because you made me mad. And if you made me mad, there's a problem. Now I'm on attack mode. Or defense mode. Or I'm defending my client. And a lot of times this year I've noticed where working with human services, working with DHS, working with all of these entities, they take my passion, my heart, the meat and potatoes of who Akeem is, and they try to use it for fucking They try to use it against me. Okay, Jesse Blue, you used to take things personal. Now I'm thinking about it's a job or do your job and go home. Fucking period. Do your eat and fucking skate. That's where I'm at now. Do your eat and skate because the job will replace you fucking tomorrow. They will replace you tomorrow. As much as you fucking put in blood, sweat, and tears, move people out, enrolled people, the top of your fucking corporation, and they still don't fucking respect you? Fuck them. Period. Sorry, but not sorry. I'm not. So I've noticed we're working with human services, we're working with people, and we're working with grown ass male adults. Whew. Let me say this again. Working with grown ass male adults. It has its challenges. I'm not confront. My first client dealt with a lot of different things, a lot of different illnesses, a lot of different. He was traumatized as fuck, and a lot of people, especially in our Black and brown community, who do not seek help. When I say help, help. We need to put ourselves first. We need to pick ourselves, choose ourselves, make sure that we are in the forefront of our fucking happiness. And dealing with grown ass men and then taking that home because you have a heart of gold and you come into this field because coming from retail. So 2023 was a whirlwind. If you did not know, 2023, to be exact, May 15th, 2023, I started here at Haven House. And shout out to Sprad. I was so fucking scared, but so fucking excited because I've never done anything like this. I was in retail, I'm a retail baby. I've been in retail ever since I started working, whether it was supermarket, whether it was clothing, whether it was sporting goods, whether it was drugstore, pharmacy based, running the shit, helping running the shit, assisting with running the shit. So I know what management looks like. I know what corporate looks like. I know how to play the game. I know how to do all of that. But here, it's so fucking different. Listen, so dealing with this whole new venture, unlearning people, unlearning about people, and what that may look like, and learning what these clients need, and trying to still learn my job so I can fully help them in their needs, if that makes sense, because that's the type of person I am. And a year and a half later, basically, almost a year and a half later, because a year and a half later, because I'll make 2 years technically in May, but I won't be there. No ham, no ham. I will not be there in 2025. In the middle of 2025, I will not be there. I'm not going to pay for swaps, so I'm not going to show swaps, but swaps is good. But 2025. So, accountability. I'm holding myself accountable for next year to achieve the goals I want to achieve. Only me and my close friends know what I need to achieve, what I want to achieve. But I'll let you know one of the things I need to achieve. I'll say two. The first thing I need to achieve and I want to achieve, and I'm hoping I achieve it, is growing this platform, growing this page, because I've been so scared to go live, to show my face, as much as, look at this. I know I look good. I know I'm a bad nigga. I'm aware of that. I'm not even trying to be cocky, nothing like that. I'm just not comfortable with being on camera like that. Because that's not the day and age I'm really from. But however, this is my new home now. This is my new home. I would eventually still put it on Spotify and stuff like that. But YouTube, I mean, YouTube is one now. And I just want to grow it. I want to grow it as much as possible so I can prove to myself and to myself that I can do it, and I've done it. Just like I've done audio. I've had 15,000 plays all over Spotify, Anchor, Google, Apple, from country to country, from continent to continent. It has been so fucking beautiful so far. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. It has been amazing to be the voice of reason, to be just another voice to listen to. But now in 2025, I'm going to be more active on here. I'm going to be more active with visuals, with videos. We're trying to edit to try to give you just different things. Try to do like actual live reviews. Like I'm still learning this stuff. I'm still learning the computer. I'm still learning all of this stuff. So be patient with me. Give me grace. But however, comma, I promise you that 2025 is going to be our year. It's going to be our year. You're going to see me live in motherfucking color, and I'm going to be here rocking out. So I'm holding myself accountable for that this year, for 2025. I'm also holding myself accountable for finding a new job within the field, within the human services field, within the housing field, within the case management field. Those are the fields I like. Those are the fields that my heart thrives for, my heart aches for, my heart wants and needs. I still need to help people. I still need to be part of people's chapters, and then hopefully like the end of that chapter. And although it hurts when they do move on, when they do get their place, and some people do kind of stay quiet and seclude themselves and just leave everything that they dealt with in shelter alone. And that sometimes include the case manager. And I'm learning to be okay with that. I'm learning that I cannot save everyone. Although it's hard, although I want to save everyone, I'm learning that I can't save everyone. My love is going in. It's still no reception. Okay. Let them know to see. Period, Jesse Blue 2012. Fucking period. Hey, best. But yeah, I'm learning. I was today's years old where I learned that I cannot save any job that I'm at because I know I'm an asset. I know I give my blood, sweat, and tears to anything I do. Literally anything I do, I put my blood, sweat, and tears in. And I know I do. And I'm aware of it and I know what I bring. And with me knowing all of this, I know that a lot of times it gets misconstrued. It gets left in a bucket, it gets left behind, it gets left in an email. It just gets left. And in 2025, I'm not going to be left. I'm not going to be the second guest. I'm not going to be the second prize. You're going to pick me or you're not going to pick me. And if you don't pick me, that's fine. Just know that your company's not going to run the way it needs to run because I'm not in it. And that's simple. In 2025, I'm going to hold myself accountable for continuously raising the bar and raising myself up, lifting myself up, praising myself. Because if no one's going to praise me but me, no one's going to love me the way I need to be loved but me. No one's going to put me first and give me the strength and the gumpture to continue to fight this good fight but me. I'm holding myself accountable to allow love to fully come in and say hi, to greet me, to treat me right, to impress me, and to completely love me cold heartedly without remorse, without any ill will or ill intentions attached to that love. I'm allowing myself and I'm holding myself accountable for continually, sorry guys, for continuously providing boundaries for people who need them. Yeah, I said it. Holding boundaries for people who need the boundaries. Cause I'm sorry, in any relationship, boundaries need to be had. And boundaries is not had. What are we doing? Literally, what are we doing? Boundaries need to be had. Boundaries need to be taken accounted for. Boundaries is so fucking important, especially as an adult. I'm sorry, y'all kids. Boundaries is not that important, but it is important. I'm not gonna front. It is important. But as a 36-year-old man, you have to create boundaries for your mind, your peace, and your soul. Because no one's gonna fucking create those boundaries for you. No one's gonna love you. No one's going to treat you the way you need to be treated. So if you do not create boundaries, if you do not respect yourself, and you continue to renege on anything that you said I'm not gonna fucking do, and then you renege on it, you have to have that conversation with yourself. Why did you renege? Was the purpose of you reneging that important for you, that you disrespected yourself and that boundary that you created? Or was the boundary that you created that obtainable that it did not make sense or did not suit you any longer, and that's why you reneged? These are the type of conversations we have to have. These are the type of conversations we have to have. I know this is coming to Christmas time. We are on December 22nd. And lots of people are not holiday people. I'm not going to say Christmas because Christmas is just putting a box in for everyone, and everyone does not celebrate Christmas. Everyone celebrates Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and all of the other holidays that are in between December and January. There is like 14 different holidays that we celebrate as people. And as people, everyone is not holiday people. Everyone does not have people in their back and in their corner that they can really call on for support. And that's unfortunate. Everyone does not have family that they can go underneath the tree and give gifts to. Everyone does not have family that will truly be their ride or die, their fucking rock that they need in a time of need. And Lord knows everyone deals with stuff. Everyone deals with trauma in their own ways. Everyone deals with just life in their own way. And everyone does not have a support system that they may feel like they need or that they deserve. And everyone deserves a support system. So if you do not have a support system, I can be that. But if you do not have a support system, make 2025 your year to heal. 2024 hopefully was your year to rebuild. This is your year to heal. This is your year to grow, to produce, to love, and to be authentically 1,000% your motherfucking self. Other than that, don't come outside. If you're not going to be your authentic self, you're not going to lead with love, you're not going to lead with happiness, you're not going to lead with just the abundance of magnitude of love that is out there for you, whether it's from family, whether it's from friends, whether it's just from yourself, whether it's from a fucking stranger. There is love out there for everyone. Tap into it, hold on to it, love yourself, be accountable for your happiness, be accountable for your love, be accountable for your growth, be accountable for your actions. If you're not aware of how you show up in people's lives, check your fucking Bob. Check it. Please check it. One other comment. Sounds good. I know you will do it. Thank you, mama. Love you. Um, Respect yourself. Do exactly what you're gonna say you're gonna do. Point blank, period. That's how you hold yourself accountable. How you hold other people accountable? about setting boundaries. Boundaries is key. If you have, if you're dealing with, because it's family time and it's holiday time, I'm praying, Father God, I'm praying for you in this season. I am praying for you in this atmosphere. I'm praying that you gather the strength to create boundaries in your world, in your atmosphere, in your circle, out of your circle, within work, within friendship. Because all of these communities that you have, that you're a part of, that you have some type of inkling in, you deserve everything that you said that you deserve. Why? Because God and the higher power said you deserve that. So please, 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 create your boundaries. Stick to your boundaries. Whatever those boundaries is, whatever those goals are that you have in 2225, when I say tap into those goals, tap into that specialness that makes you you. Because everyone is fucking special. Everyone comes with a niche, something that makes them different. We all have a chest, we all have a heart, we all have glasses or no glasses, we all have 2 eyes or 4 eyes, we all have a heart, we all have teeth, all have asses, we all shit, we all bleed the same, we all do lots of things the same. And we all may have similar characteristics, but there's something that makes you fucking different. Tap into that. Tap into that differentness and make that your own. Cultivate that. When I say wow that shit the fuck up, because I know I'm different. And I'm okay with being different now. It took me, I want to say, at least 32 years to realize my difference, to tap into my difference, and to completely, solely be okay with how different I am, how different I show up for friendship, how different I show up for family, how different I am when I'm secluded, when I'm by myself, when I'm literally in my room quiet, just jam and listening to music, or just listening to my thoughts, my inner peace, my what I really want, and then trying to figure out if it's obtainable right now, if it's not obtainable right now, how can I get something similar to that now? It's just always goes, it's always leveling up. Okay, Sprad, I see you in the fucking building. Respect, respect. Um, love yourself. Respect yourself. Once you create a boundary, like a true boundary, you have to seek it through. From start to finish, you have to do it. You have to. Because if you do not, the boundary that you created, the boundary that you tried to put into the atmosphere to protect yourself, because let's be clear, boundaries are to protect us from hurting ourselves, for continuously hurting ourselves with the people that we allow in our life, in our circle or around us. In the 2025, I don't care if only 3 people show up for you in your circle, in your life, whether family, friends, everything or nothing. If those 3 people solely, completely show up for you, whether it's supporting you, subscribing, respecting you, respecting your space, seeing you as a fucking person and a human being and really checking in on you and who you are and who you are in your life at this moment or whatever that looks like, if they're not doing that, adios. Because you can't continue to allow that into your life because you deserve a lot more than that. I know you do. And I want that for you. But I need you to want that for yourself. The niggas that's out there, they're out there. They will continue to be out there. But if they do not respect you, if they control you, if they got you fucking lots of daisy and all up in your motherfucking head, like boo with a fucking fool, you deserve more than that. Respectfully. But you deserve more than that. And family's not treating you the way you need to be treated. And they're not listening to you. And they're not pouring into you the way you need to be poured into. 3 things. First thing, forgive them. Not for them, but for you. Second thing, create that boundary so you will never be hurt again. And you won't have to worry about them pouring into you. Because you're enough, and you know at this moment that you're enough, that you don't need anyone to pour into you but you. Thirdly, love them, but love them from far until they come to terms with how they treated you and how they showed up for you and how they did not show up for you. Whatever that looks like. Because people show up how they know how to show up. And sometimes you have to understand that just because it did not show up the way you wanted them to show up or you expected them to show up, because we all have expectations, but just because we expect something does not mean that it's going to happen. Life don't work like that. Love don't work like that. It just does not. As much as we want it to, it does not work like that. So with it not working like that, and us understanding that in 2025, 2025 is going to be smooth. So 2025 should look like for everyone, loving yourself completely. If you're not out, come on, boo-boo. Come out, sweetheart. Come out, sir. Come out, ma'am. Be your authentic self. Because there's so much freeing on the side. I am so free, and I've been free since I was fucking 18 years old when I came out, and I'm 36 now. 36 and fucking proud. I'm blushing. I'm blossoming. Look at your fucking skin. They don't make 36 like this no more. But for real. Love yourself. Be authentically yourself. Come out. Come out. Come out. If they do not love you after you come out, then it's them. And that's perfectly fine because you will find a family, you will find a community, you will find friends that will 1,000% love you for being your fucking self. Don't ever hide, don't ever negate the fact of who you are. Secondly, 2025 is a year of abundance. It's a year of magnitude. It's a year of financial gain. It's a year of, if you're not in love, finding love. But finding the right love. You have to be very real and authentic and wholeheartedly. You have to date and you have to look with, what is the fucking word? You have to date with expectation. You have to have a guideline or something that you're looking for. You have to date with intentions. There we go. If you're not dating with intentions, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. So, loving yourself, boundaries, not being a fucked up person, healing, whether it is therapy, whether it's actually having conversation like we're having right now, like we're having real deep, important conversation that is needed in the Black and brown community. Other community, but especially the Black and brown community. Because these topics and this shit is so fucking important. Y'all don't understand. 2023 could have took me out. 2023 could have took me out. On my vacation, it could have took me out. But God said, I had something else to say. On my vacation, before I end this, on my vacation in Jamaica, the first 3 days, so that Sunday, that Monday, and that Tuesday, the Tuesday was my birthday, December 10th, I was sick. That Monday, though, I was super sick, fever and all. But I'm stuck in Jamaica. I already just spent $300 just to see the doctor for them to prescribe me medication. The next day, that Wednesday, feeling a little better. So I decided to go out, decided to do a tour, decided to take edibles. With me taking the gummy edibles, I took 3 in Jamaica and got on a boat ride into the Dun, on my way to the Dun Falls, and on this boat, all I could think of is what the fuck is happening. I'm overheated. I am feeling like I'm about to pass out. Feel like I'm like done. I go inside to try to drink some water, some juice, something to try to cool myself down a little bit. And then I'm realizing, shit, I know what the fuck this is. This is the edibles. I've only had edibles probably once or twice prior to this in my life, but it was never that many grams. So my body did not know what the fuck it was doing. So, with me taking these edibles and getting on this boat, I mean, wanted to get in the water, mind you. Mind you, I don't swim, but everyone was in the water. And they had the floaties, they had all of that stuff. So I'm like, ooh, this could be the time I actually get in the water. Besides like being in a pool, or maybe like the front part of the ocean. I'm not going deep because I don't. Yeah, cough from Jamaica from my cold. So we get to Dunn's River. We're getting on a boat. We're getting on a boat to get to Dunn's River. And my goal was because I was ready. I got my swim shoes, I got my tank top, I got a bag. I was so ready to climb Dunn's River Fall. And with me being that high, so I got off the boat, not coherent at all. Like at all. So with me not being coherent, I try to sit in the water a little bit. The front part of the water before I try to climb up the fall. And I'm sitting in this water and I don't know how I look, but I know how I feel. And I felt like I was about to drown. And this is just water going up to my fucking ankles at this point. Not deep at all. So I get up and I'm walking towards this like house kind of thing. But I'm walking towards the guys to try to get their attention to say, like, hey, I feel like I need help. And I need help. I can't explain it fully because I'm not fully here, but I'm still here. So that's the scary part because I'm living within this. And that's the scary part, but I'm still here. The worst feeling ever. So they walked away because they didn't know that I actually needed help, I'm assuming. Don't really know. So then I ended up going into this nurse's station. Thank God. I found the nurse's station. I tell them, like, hey, I don't feel well. I feel dizzy. I feel out of it. I need help. So they're sitting down and they're giving me water. Mind you, my throat is so fucking dry, but I'm not really able to fully like drink water as much as I want to. And with me not being able to drink water, it's not doing what it needs to do. So then I tell me to lay down. So I lay down a little bit, but while I'm laying down, I'm like trying to get up, trying to get down. I've like having like an out of body experience where it's scary as fuck. One, first of all. Secondly, it's like, oh shit, is this the time? This is it. Um, I guess this is it. I guess I'm not gonna be here much longer. I guess this is my resting zone. I'm going to pass away in Jamaica because the way my body was reacting to that gummies was not it. So they're still trying to talk to me, trying to figure out who I am, where I stay at, so they can try to help me. So So I'm in and out of consciousness, mind you. So then I'm telling him, like, hey, I'm Akeem. Hey, I'm sending out Rio. So I'm pointing to my wristband, like, I say here. Do you know where I'm at? I don't know where I'm at, but I think it's Dumb River Fall, if I'm not mistaken. How did you get here? It was a boat. I don't remember what boat it was. I don't remember any of that. I know it was on a boat. I know I got here from a boat. I don't know what boat that was. So I can't explain that to you. I don't remember the captain. But ooh, I do remember the driver who drove us to the boat. Clifton. Shout out to Cliff. Because he came in a clutch and he picked me up. Thank Cliff. Um so throughout this time they're trying to give me oxygen, which I don't really feel like I was actually inhaling the oxygen. But I don't know, I was really in and out, like I said. So with that experience, well, they're making sure that they try to get paid, they try to get what they need to get because they're assisting me. So they're still trying to have me sign this paperwork. They're asking like, hey, do you want to go to the doctor? Like, what does that look like? So different people coming in and out of the nurse's office until I found Cliff, and Cliff came back to pick me up, and then Cliff was like, what the fuck happened? Because you were just in the front row when we was going there, like we was neck and neck, like you sit in the front of the van with me. Why would you do that? Baby, I don't know. I was just trying to be brave. I was trying to be strong. I just was trying to experience something different, I guess. But I learned my lesson. So I got back to the hotel and I was summoned to the nurse's office there. Mind you, they know me already. So they're asking me, like, hey, do you want to go to the hospital? Do you want to flush it out? Do you want to sleep? Like, what do you want to do? So they gave me these electrolytes. The electrolytes definitely assisted with getting me back on board a little bit, as much as needed to be able to walk to my room. Again, I still don't know how I look. I don't know how I'm showing up. I don't know how I'm walking. I don't know any of that. However, um, eventually I was able to get myself up and waddle, stroll, walk, however you want to call it, back to my room. And when I say I plugged in my phone and I went to sleep at like 4 something in the afternoon, I had one bathroom break and I woke up at 12 o'clock in the morning, that next morning. And at 12 o'clock in the morning, that's when I was okay. I was back to the regular game. I was not high, I was not dizzy. I did not feel, I was good. The only thing I had was the cough, and that was it. So, accountability, right? I have to hold myself accountable for putting myself through that. Because I knew what edibles do. I had an inkling of what edibles do. I only had brownies before. Brownies never did that to me. However, I know what edibles are used for. I know what edibles can do. And I have to hold myself accountable because I fucked up my day. I fucked up the fact that I did not enjoy Dunn's River and I did not climb it. So that means I did not have that experience that I needed to have at Dunn's River. And that's the unfortunate part. So it's all about accountability. It's all about holding yourself accountable. This year, I held myself accountable for not putting my podcast first, for being, no, I want to say that, for being passionate and leading and having a passionate, and having me being passionate oversee what my job duties are. I'm gonna hold myself accountable for that. I'm holding myself accountable for also giving myself too much to this job when in all actuality I can't save it. I can't save the people in it. I cannot save anyone but myself. Because I came in by myself in this world, I can only leave by myself in this world. I can't bring anyone with me. As much as I would want to bring people with me when I go, I can't bring anyone with me. So With that being said, I have to hold myself accountable for that. But I already know what 2025 is going to be. And hopefully, you're thinking within the last few days, this is the 22nd. Hopefully, you have about a week, a little over a week, to figure out what your 2025 is going to look like. So that you can give account to your 2024 review and walk into 2025 so full of love, life, and happiness. This was Kimi. This was my tea of my motherfucking day. This was YouTube edition. This was live edition. This was season 6. Yes, y dos. We're in season 6, guys. We are in here. We are here. Don't worry. I'm going to probably start using my phone camera soon. But if you want to hop on, if you want to work with me, my IG is Kimi Holder. My IG is Kimi Holder. My Facebook is like Kim Holder. I have a website, Kimi'sTeaOfTheDay.com. Not what? Com. Not what? Com. Period. As you see, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Spotify, I'm on Apple, I'm on anywhere you listen to fucking podcasts. I'm there. Been there, been present, and I'm always going to be there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time. And what do we have to do, guys, to get this page where it needs to get? Like, comment, and motherfucking subscribe. Subscriptions is key, guys. So please subscribe, please like, and please comment. And share with a friend. Because this is for not just, I'm so full and happy when I get on this mic and I get to talk to y'all guys. From the USA to Africa to Jamaica to the Caribbeans to Spain to Portugal. When I say I'm going to be so happy when I talk to you guys, I'm going to be so full and happy. And this page is not run if y'all do not listen. But we have to get this page to grow. And I need some assistance with helping this page grow into what I know it can be. So like, subscribe, comment, and definitely share. You know someone? Share with that person. But I am so here for 2025. I am so here for the interviews and the people I'm going to have on my page. It's definitely giving interviews. It's definitely giving like at least 2 to 3 book interviews. I'm going to throw that out to y'all. The people whose books came out. My bestie's book came out. My boo, Alfie, her book is about to come out. So those are 2 interviews I have coming up. I may have an interview just about love and life that's coming out soon. I love to work with people. So let's get these, let's start exchanging some ideas. Let's get this cooking. Let's get this content out. Let's have fun. And let's save somebody. My whole goal of this page is to have fun and to hopefully have the conversation that someone really needed to have to help build them back up, to help them in their darkest hour. Because no one knows when their darkest hour is until they're in it. And sometimes they don't ever have the words or the words to fathom when they actually need help. The strongest person could need help, and you would never know because they're considered the strongest person. Hold on to your strong people, but also check on them daily. Later, this was Kimi, and I was back with my motherfucking tea of the day. This was Kimi's Tea of the Day, Season 6, Episode 2. Laters.